should have been destroyed by what came against me. But something stopped it. Every single time. Something stood between me and what was meant to finish me. That something was grace. I have walked through open fire that was aimed directly at my life. I have stood in the crosshairs of the enemy's sharpest knife. I have watched the arrows flying, calculated and precise, aimed at everything I loved, aimed at everything worth the price. But every single one deflected, every single one fell short. Every single ambush that was planned came to nothing in the court. Not because I was so mighty, not because my faith was strong, but because something surrounded me that the enemy couldn't get along. I look back at what tried to take me, counted everything that failed, every attack that came to nothing, every storm that never prevailed. Your grace is my shield when the arrows come. Your grace is my shield when the enemy surrounds me. Your grace is my shield. Your grace is my shield. Not my goodness, not my strength. When the battle gets the longest, your grace goes to any length. I don't fight in my own armor, I don't stand in my own might. Your grace is my shield. I have been lied about in public, I have been betrayed in private rooms. I have had my name dragged through the darkness by the ones I thought were holding my future too. I have had the door slammed in my face by the very ones I opened my door for. I have given everything to something that gave nothing back and still wanted more. But the losses never finished me, the lies never defined me. The betrayal never broke what God built, the darkness never blinded. Because surrounding every attack, before it ever reached my soul, was a grace I never manufactured that kept making broken people whole. I have the receipts of His protection, I have the evidence of His grace. Every scar that should have been a grave is proof of what grace did in its place. Your grace is my shield. In the workplace,
your grace is my shield.
in the courtroom,
Your grace is my shield.
in the places I can't see,
In the places I can't see.
your grace is my shield.
When the diagnosis came, your grace.
When the account ran dry,
Your grace.
when the people left you,
Your grace.
was still my shield. I need you to understand something about grace. Grace is not just forgiveness. Grace is not just salvation. Grace is active. Grace is militant. Grace goes before you into rooms you haven't entered. Grace stands behind you when the attack comes from the rear. Grace covers the sides when they try to flank you. Every person who tried to destroy you and couldn't ran into grace. Every plan that was formed against you that fell apart ran into grace. Every weapon that was fashioned with your name on it that didn't prosper ran into grace. You didn't even know the battle was happening. Grace was already fighting it on your behalf without your permission, without your awareness, because that is what grace does. It shields what it loves. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rises I will condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and grace is what keeps me standing again and again.
Grace in the fire,
Grace in the flood,
grace in the valley,
grace in the blood,
grace when I'm worthy,
grace when I'm not.
grace is the battle
That grace always fought. Your grace is my shield. When the arrows come,
Your grace is my shield.
when the enemy surrounds me,
When the enemy surrounds me,
your grace is my shield.
your grace is my shield.
Not my goodness,
Not my strength.
when the battle gets the longest,
Your grace goes
to any length. Your grace,
is my shield.
my cover,
My victory.
your grace is my shield forever. Whatever is coming against you right now, whatever has been assigned to take you out, whatever has been following you, threatening you, trying to outlast you, hear this. It has to get through grace first, and grace has never lost a fight. Not once, not ever. You are shielded, you are covered, you are protected by something the enemy has no answer for. Go into this day, not in your own strength, but covered in His. Your grace is your shield. It always was. Grace wins. Grace wins.
I'm not backsliding. I'm not giving up. I'm just tired. Lord, I am so tired. Restore my strength. Please. I have been strong for so long that I forgot what rest feels like. I have been the one who holds it together through every storm, through every fight. I have been the shoulder, the provider, the prayer, the one who shows up empty, just to show up and be there. But somewhere in the giving, somewhere in the poor, I looked inside and realized I had nothing left in store. My worship feels like duty, my prayer feels like a chore. I love you, Lord, I promise, but I can't push anymore. I'm not angry, I'm not doubting, I'm just running on the fumes of a faith that needs refilling and a soul that needs more room. Lord, restore my strength like the eagle rising up. Lord, restore my strength. Fill this empty cup. Lord, restore my strength. I have nothing left to give. Lord, restore my strength. Teach me how to live, not by my own power, not by my own might. Lord, restore my strength. Carry me tonight. I have been here before, this particular kind of empty, where even the songs feel hollow and the scriptures don't come quickly. Where I open up the Bible and the pages feel like walls, where I start to pray and stumble and just sit there when it falls. I
I've been giving at the office, giving at the home, giving at the church house, giving all alone. And every night I fall into the covers with less than what I had. Lord, I need what only you can give me, because what I have is bad. They that wait upon the Lord, I know what the scripture says, but the waiting feels like sinking, and I need you in this place. Lord, restore my strength, mount up on wings like eagles. Lord, restore my strength through the tired, through the feeble. Lord, restore my strength when the running has run out. Lord, restore my strength. Silence every doubt, not by my own power, not by my own might. Lord, restore my strength. Carry me tonight. I need to talk to the ones who are tired in a way that sleep doesn't fix. The ones who wake up exhausted. The ones whose tired lives deeper than the body. Soul tired, faith tired, hope tired. The ones who have been strong for so many people for so long that they don't even know what their own weakness feels like anymore. God is not disappointed in your tired. He is not frustrated by your empty. He is not waiting for you to pull yourself together. He is the one who said, "Come to me, all of you who are weary, and I will give you rest." Not you find rest, not you earn rest. I will give you rest. Receive it right now. Just receive it. He gives power to the faint. To those with no might, he increases strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, but those who wait on God go to any length. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and never faint. Lord, I'm waiting on that promise. I'm your tired, grateful saint. Lord, restore my strength, like the eagle rising up. Lord, restore my strength. Fill this empty cup. Lord, restore my strength. I have nothing left to give. Lord, restore my strength. Teach me how to live. Restore, Lord, restore my strength, my joy, my faith. Lord, restore my strength. You don't have to be strong today. You don't have to hold it together. You don't have to perform your way through this season. You are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to be empty. You are allowed to come to God with nothing but your exhaustion and say, Lord, restore my strength. And He will. Not because you deserve it, because He promised it. Because He promised it. And He has never, not once, broken a promise. Rest now. He's restoring. Even while you sleep, He's restoring. He's restoring.
I used to say I made it through, like I did something. But the truth is, I didn't make it through. God carried me through every single step. He carried me. thought it was my strength that got me through the fire. I thought it was my faith that kept pulling me higher. I thought it was my prayers that moved the mountains aside. I thought it was my pushing that turned the tide. But when I got still enough to look back at the road, I saw two sets of footprints where I carried the heaviest load. And when the road got darkest, when I had nothing left to give, there was only one set of footprints. That was when He carried me to live. It wasn't me being strong enough, it was Him being stronger. It wasn't me holding on long enough, it was Him holding longer. God carried me when I couldn't walk. He carried me through the valley. He carried me through the dark. He carried me. God carried me when the strength ran out. He carried me when the faith grew thin. He carried me when I let go. He carried me. It was never just me standing, it was never just me strong. God carried me. God carried me all along. I remember the season that should have finished me. The weight of what I carried was more than I could see. I remember going to bed not knowing how tomorrow could possibly be different from today's particular sorrow. I remember waking up and somehow still being here. I remember surviving what I thought would cost me dear. I didn't climb out of that valley, I was lifted out by hands that knew the valley's bottom better than I understand. Every morning I survived was a mercy, not my making. Every breath I took in darkness was His gift, not my taking. God carried me through the divorce. He carried me through the diagnosis. He carried me through the loss. He carried me. God carried me through the bankruptcy. He carried me through the breakdown. He carried me. Carried me through the night. He carried me. It was never just me standing, it was never just me strong. God carried me. God carried me all along. I want to tell you what I know for certain. There were moments in my life where I was not walking, I was not crawling, I was not even breathing on my own. I was completely spent, completely empty, completely done. And somehow, I made it to the morning, not because I was strong, not because my faith was great, not because I had the right people, because God picked me up in the middle of the night when I had nothing left and carried me to the next breath, to the next morning, to the next chapter, one breath at a time, one morning at a time. That's not my testimony, that's His. He gets the credit, all of it. Every single survival story I have ever told starts and ends with the same four words: God carried me through.
Like He carried
Israel through the wilderness,
like He carried
David through the cave,
like He carried
Paul
has seen. God carried me when I couldn't walk. He carried me through the valley. He carried me through the dark. He carried me. God carried me when the strength ran out. He carried me when the faith grew thin. He carried me when I let go. He carried me. God carried. God carried. God carried me through it all. Every fall, every night. God carried me. God carried me all along.
Look back at your life. Look at the hardest season. The one that had no exit. The one that cost you everything. The one that should have been the end. You made it through that. How? Not by yourself. God was carrying you. In the moments you felt most alone, He was closest. In the moments you felt most finished, He was carrying you to the beginning of the next chapter. You didn't survive because you were strong. You survived because He is. Give Him the credit, all of it. Every survival, every morning, every breath. God carried you. He's still carrying you right now into whatever comes next. You are not walking